What is going on, guys? It's Gospel Gamer here. We are back in Chaos Child, and Taku's just got a phone call. Hello?
Oi.
Hey, Miyashiro, where are you right now? What's wrong? The Vice President wants us to stop chasing the case. She's pissed. Seriously? She asked me what you two were doing right now, or more like screamed at me. It was scary. You didn't? Yeah, you said. I told her everything, and she said I needed to take down the camera. Then she changed her mind and said she was going to do it herself and hung up. Well, why didn't you keep your mouth shut? You know it's impossible, man. Damn it, that coward. Well, I knew how he felt. Anyway, I told her there was something else that you were interested in, you'd be gone with no way to look at it. I don't know what you're doing, but apologize before she kills you, and answer the phone when she calls. He hung up before I could say anything. It was clearly he wanted to stay out of this. With nothing else to do, I put away my phone. She's going to be dead, isn't she? She's going to have gone there, and she's going to be the one that dies there, right? So, Non's feeling better, good. Serika looked happy. She must have overheard the conversation. No, it's not good. But that's just like her. Serika nodded to herself, satisfied. She really did look happy. Whose side are you? Yours, Taku. You don't want Non to be sad, do you? Well, no, never mind. Taku, we're leaving? Just so we're clear, I'm not giving up. I just didn't feel like I was going to find anything else more by staying here. I just come back tomorrow during visiting hours. And dodge Kuruzu somehow. Okay. There was no one around. The nurse at the nurse station was staring at her PC. If we crouched down, she couldn't see us. I motioned to Serika and we quickly left the bathroom and started for the lobby. We made it across and arrived in front of the elevator. I looked ahead and saw an automatic door with a thick fronted glass. The Psych ward lay beyond it. Next to it was a control terminal with an intercom. When visiting, you would say your name and them unlock the door from the inside. Damn it. During visiting hours, they had been sitting in the lobby waiting for the automatic door to open. I tried to see if there was another way to sneak in alongside another visitor, but had run out of time before I got the chance. Taku, there's nothing we can do, let's come back. Serika must have noticed me staring at it, because she motioned for me to leave. Yeah. She was right. If we use the elevator, they might notice the sound. We just have to take the stairs.
Huh?
Taku? Serika stopped just before she reached the stairs. Just now. Huh? I heard a beeping noise coming from the automatic door. Someone was coming out? I dragged Serika out onto the landing for the stairs. That was weird, I didn't hear any footsteps. Huh? Huh? No way! I took a look around the corner and saw that the door was open. Why? It was definitely open, and there was no sign that anyone had come out. I could see deeper into the ward now that the frosted glass was out of the way. The hallway was dark, and it was long past lights out. Why? Why had it opened? Was it set to open automatically from the inside, or someone had walked close enough to trip the sensor? I hadn't seen anyone pass by. Taku! I went back at Serika as she pointed down the stairs. Someone was coming up. What should we do? There wasn't enough time for the elevator to get here. The lobby was out of question. Should we go upstairs? Or would it be safe to just walk downstairs and act like nothing was wrong? The dark hallway seemed to be beckoning to me. There were no guards or nurses around it. Taku! Takuru, you aren't any different from anyone else, you're just a teenage boy. I grabbed Serika's hand and ran straight for the open door. I don't know what's going on, but this is our chance, let's go. Serika was behind me, so I couldn't tell if she nodded or not. I ran faster so I wouldn't have to hear my heart pounding, and a moment later, we were inside the psych ward. Blank screen. Okay, there we go. As I listened to the door shut behind me, I moved up to next to the wall and took a look around. It was too dark to see all the way to the end of the hallway, but there didn't seem to be anyone there. The green light of the emergency exit reflected off the floor, bathing us in dim light. Taku, your hand! I realised I was still holding Serika's hand. I quickly let go and she turned her hand toward the wall. Look! What? Oh. She was pointing at a simple map of the ward. It showed the nurses' station, the exam rooms, and what were probably the numbers for the patients' rooms. The person who drew the pictures was in the private room at the far back, right? Serika nodded. But the map didn't say if the rooms were singles or not. I looked at the doors in front of me. There were plates with what looked like two patient names. These rooms were doubles, which meant that any room was the same layout was also probably a double. I looked back at the map. Where were the private rooms? I found them, right here. Damn. They really are in the back. That way? Serika pointed further down the hall. With Serika behind me, I turned to the side and started to walk as quietly as I could. That weird scent unique to hospitals was stinging my nose. I was used to it, but it was still a little creepy. And it was too quiet. If this was a psych ward, I expected to hear some crazy screaming or something. No, this is just prejudice. Even if this was a sealed ward, most of the patients here are probably just old people with Alzheimer's. You wouldn't expect the patients to be screaming 24 hours a day, especially after lights out. But what was with all the air here? What was with the air here, even? No, it didn't matter. It was just another dim hallway. I wasn't going to the scene of the crime this time. Oh. And then I realised. Come to think of it, when I'd gone inside the Love Hotel, the first thing I tried to get past the door, then almost given up. I turned around and saw the empty hallway stretching out before me, past confused Serika. The automatic door was on the other side of the corner. The door opened on its own then, too. That's right. The door to the hotel had opened on its own, just like the automatic door here. The police had told me I'd been mistaken, but maybe it really was. Taku, what's wrong? Nothing. I realised that I'd stopped moving. Crap. Was that a nurse? This way. There was blood in Matsushita's IV. What again? Did it come out? Well, you see. I could hear what sounded like two nurses in the hallway. Did they find us? No. I listened carefully. They seemed to be talking about a patient. Good. They haven't found us. We'd have to stay here until they left. Hey, Taku, actually. When we snuck in last time, do you remember where we left? Where we went? I took my ear off the door. Of course I remember. No. Actually, I don't remember where exactly. I try to think back when I'd seen so many times in the dream. It was 8 or 9 years ago now. About that long ago, I was still in elementary school. But I don't think it was a psych ward. I can remember how we got in exactly, but I don't remember sneaking through an automatic door. And that wasn't the type of treatment you'd see in a psych ward. Actually, I don't think you could even call that treatment, whatever it was. What's wrong? I was about to ask before I saw her face and realised what was wrong. Are you okay? Huh? Yeah, I'm okay. She clearly wasn't okay. Did she remember what happened before? Come to think of it, actually, she tried to act strong and failed last time too. We're not doing anything big here. We just get the information from the artist and go home, that's all, right? The nurses must have finished talking because I could hear the footsteps getting further away.
Yoshi.
Okay. Serika slaps her cheeks with her hands to try and snap herself out of it.
Iko.
Let's go, Taku.
What?
Yeah. When we got to the room, the dim light of the emergency exit lamp was shining down on us.
Koko?
Yeah. I nodded. This was probably the place. It was a private room in the back, and there were no nameplates on the other private rooms we'd passed. Fuck me, words are hard. I'm opening the door. There was no time to hesitate. We could run into a nurse at any moment. I looked left and right and checked that there was no one there before opening the door. It was a dark room with no lights. There was enough light to see my hands, but not my feet. Is there no one here? The bed against the wall was empty. The blanket was rolled up. Serika looked over to see if I saw. Was this not the place? Maybe I'll check the other rooms. I went to leave and Serika grabbed my arm. What? Taku, look!
Eh?
Huh? Serika pointed to the back wall of the room. Her hand was shaking a little. It was too dark to see. I softly crept forward to get a better look. Oh, okay. What is this? The whole wall. The whole wall was covered with drawings of the sumo sticker and what looked like red paint. I feel sick. Serika grabbed onto my arm. The warmth reminded me that I wasn't alone. That made me feel just a little bit better. If I'd seen this alone, I might have screamed and gone crazy. What's this smell? I noticed there was an unpleasant scent coming from the red paint on the wall. I took another step forward, and then I realised. Huh? I put my hand in front of my mouth to stifle the scream, and another hand in front of Serika's mouth to stop her from screaming too. What's wrong? Serika ripped my hand away from her mouth and clung to me tighter. This isn't paint. Huh? It's blood. The strange smell like rust was the same thing I'd smelled in the Love Hotel during the Revolving Dead incident. Who had drawn these? Who would draw something like this, and in blood? I imagined someone locked in the dim room endlessly drawing painted in blood on a blank wall, and a shiver went down my spine. I got goosebumps all over my body. This place is dangerous. There was something very wrong with this room. Taku, what are you doing? Huh? I suddenly realised I was holding the smartphone in my quavering hand. Genuinely what I said. And without even realising it, I pushed the record button and started filming the drawings on the wall. No, this isn't the time for this. Let's go, okay? Serika tried to drag me back. Yeah. But my body wouldn't move. I knew it was dangerous to stay here, but I couldn't move. Serika was saying something behind me. But while I could hear the sounds, I didn't understand what they meant. And then... Huh? I heard a sound from somewhere in the dark room. It was the sound of someone scratching something. I gulped, and my body froze up even more. Taku? I heard a sound somewhere. Who's there? Someone was in here with us. Someone was in this room. In the darkness, I could hear the sound of something hard being scratched again. But the sound bounced off the walls in the square room and I couldn't tell where it was coming from. I desperately searched around the room, eyes cloudy with terror. Huh? How long had they been there? A girl was crouched in the corner of the floor alone with her back to us. She was right next to the bloody sumos, her hand wrapped around her knees, and she was staring at her feet. She was staring at a drawing of a sumo wrestler. It was too dark to tell for sure, but I thought I saw something dripping off her finger. That was blood. She cut her finger to draw that. She was drawing those pictures. What? I couldn't speak, my throat wouldn't work. I had questions to ask her. Who are you? Did you draw the stickers all over town? Why are you drawing those? But I just couldn't speak. The strange sight before me filled me with an indescribable terror. I was overcome by the idea that if I talked to her now, if she turned around, she would transform into something else and attack me. Taku! Huh? I heard my name and turned towards Serika. Her hand was clutching my arm tightly. Well, what's wrong? I know, eh? Why did you sound so scared? Why? Can't you see? Shaking, I pointed to the girl on the floor, but... Huh? There was no one there. I was standing in the middle of a hospital room, shaking, and staring at the drawings of the sumo sticker design on the wall. My hand was numbly lowered, and my smartphone was recording only my crotch. Are you okay? Serika looked at me, worried. What happened to that girl? Girl, what are you talking about? She was just there, right? But there was no one in the direction I was pointing. Just eerie pictures in an empty room. Oh no, don't scare me like that! Then, that was just a delusion? Or maybe whoever had drawn the bloody pictures on the wall was already dead. But some trace of their spirit was bound onto those paintings and trapped inside this room. No. That was way too paranormal for me. It was impossible. But I couldn't get the images of the crouching girl I thought I'd seen out of my mind. No, let's go. This probably isn't a good place. Yeah. I took Serika's hand slowly started to walk backwards. It felt like if I made a sound, all the eyes in the sumos drawn on the wall would open and stare at me. We made it back to the door. I jumped out of the hallway. And I'm going to end the episode here. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a like in the section below. And if you want to see more of this, and do subscribe to the channel as I upload every day. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.